buddy of mine's getting ready to go off to school, and he told me that in going to college, he's not declared it as anything. He's not really sure what he wants to do with his life. How does anybody know at one point in their life what they want to do for the rest of their life? All we can do is make the best decision that we can at the time. I can remember this being a difficult time in my life. I had some hobbies and some interests, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to take on any one of those for the rest of my life. I used to dance and I was getting a little bit of money doing that, and I did some graphic design and I was getting a little bit of money doing that, and I used to make some music and I was having fun doing that, but I'd never sat down to do any one thing for such a long amount of time that I thought I wanted to do it for the rest of my life. I remember seeking God for help and praying about it and not being really sure what to do. And I remember one morning I woke up and I went downstairs to my room and turned the television on, and the first thing that comes up is MTV, and the first thing I see is a really popular breakdancer that I know. It was really funny to me because it was kind of a sign from God that if I chose to dance, that He would take care of me, that it would be a viable way for me to live. Later that day I went to go pick up some art supplies. Pulling into park, when I look up at the storefront, there's a sign in the window for an assistant manager needed, and I kind of chuckled to myself because it was another sign from God that if I chose to pick art as a career, that God would have me covered in that way. As much pressure as I was putting on myself to handle this aspect of my life, I'd kind of forgotten that as long as I make the best decision that I can in the moment, and that I'm relying on God, as long as I put Him first, He's going to provide for me in whatever path I choose. No one knows what they want to do for the rest of their life at one time. I don't believe anybody can see that far into the future. But as long as we pray about the situation and we are still and wait for God's peace and wait for His wisdom regarding certain things, He will guide us beyond what we can see. Fair warning, I am kicking the realness this week, so if Solomon fits inside of a nice little clean fake Christian box inside your head and you'd like to keep me there, then maybe you should change the too late. I'm gonna have like 5 minutes to make this video,